First off, you got Indy +1 at Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Atlanta stinks. I think Indy's getting healthier. Jonathan Taylor's supposed to play. Indy's the better team. Indy needs the game. Atlanta, I think people are getting fired. They just went to Heineke. They go Ritter, Heineke, Heineke, Ritter. It's all the same. We like Indy +1. Next.
You got Washington +3 at the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets cannot. The Jets have looked competent once in the last month and a half, and it was the one game that Zach Wilson had an out-of-body experience and played great. He's got a concussion. He's probably not going to play. It's going to be Trevor Siemian. The Jets can't score points. I think I'm getting Washington, who is better than the Jets, and I'm getting points. Now, am I a little worried about the turnovers from the quarterback position in Washington in this game, given that Jets defensive front? Yes. But two really bad teams, give me the 3 points. It's that simple. Next.
Detroit -3 at Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, this is Jared Goff in a dome. It's Jared Goff in a dome against a team who, is now on their third different quarterback of the season. Detroit needs the game. I understand Minnesota desperately needs it. I don't believe in this version of the Minnesota Vikings. Nick Mullins is one of the worst covering quarterbacks of the last few years, 5-11-1 in his career. I think Detroit... Hey, listen, Minnesota's going to blitz the hell out of Detroit. I think Ben Johnson's going to have an answer for that. I think Detroit against mid-tier or worse teams, or against most teams in a controlled weather environment like a dome, is going to cook. I don't mind laying 3 points for a divisional road favorite. I know that's typically not a great idea, but I'm good with it in this spot. Detroit -3. Next.
Dallas +1.5 at Miami.
Yeah, Miami is incredibly banged up. Dallas doesn't lose back-to-back. Dallas's offense, I think, will click back in. Miami, this is a bit of I don't want to say a trap game spot, but Miami's massive game is next week against Baltimore and then the following week against Buffalo. If there was ever a week that they could, I don't want to say overlook because it's national TV, they're at home, they're playing a great team, but they have massive games coming up in week 17 and 18. Dallas coming off a loss. Miami coming off an easy victory. Dallas has to have the win. With Philly all of a sudden looking really shaky, Dallas can steal that division. I like Dallas to win, especially given yesterday's practice report where Hill's not practicing, Achan's not practicing, the entire offensive line didn't practice. All right, last one.
All right, you got the Giants +12 at Philly.
Yeah, I'm getting a dozen points in a divisional game against a team that is in total disarray. And against a team who just let Drew Lock go 92 yards. You let Drew Lock go 92 yards in 90 seconds. The idea that Tommy DeVito can't get a backdoor cover out of this. If you can't stop Drew Lock to win a game, then anybody can cook on you. The Philly defense is in shambles. They had Matt Patricia calling plays. Matt Patricia, who famously carries around a pencil, even though his play sheet's laminated and you can't reuse a pencil on a laminated piece of paper, but he does it because he's trying to cosplay as Bill Belichick. Yeah, I'll take the Giants getting a dozen points in a divisional game. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.